the F-101B Voodoo Jet Long-Range Interceptor, the newest and most potent weapon system in the operational squadrons which will defend the North American continent.
Hey guys, welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video, and today we have another one here in 1/72nd scale diecast. Of course, it is by Hobbymaster, and it is the McDonnell F-101B Voodoo, and that was an American supersonic jet fighter, originally sort of designed as a penetration fighter or escort fighter. It would be adapted to a nuclear capable fighter bomber as well, and also a reconnaissance version. It did enter service in the late 50s with the United States Air Force, and although it would be moderately successful, it would be quickly succeeded by the F-4 Phantom, and we all know how good that aircraft is. So unfortunately, this came out at the wrong time, but it did help in shape the F-4 Phantom to that awesome looking plane that it is. Around 807 aircraft were built in all their variants, with the reconnaissance variant being used for the longest period of time, of course. Besides the United States Air Force, Canada and Taiwan would be the only other operators of the Voodoo. By 1972, though, many of the United States Air Force's Voodoos would be retired from service, and the Air National Guard would actually receive a lot of them, and they would fly them until 1982, of course. And our particular aircraft is from the 2nd Fighter Interceptor Training Squadron, and it would be one of the last F-101 Voodoos to be operated by the United States Air Force. So we will open this up and have a little look, and that does look pretty cool. That is a nice looking Voodoo right there. And it does have some information in the flap, as per usual with these normal Hobbymaster ones, but it is no good in the box, is it, guys? So what we'll do, we'll get this Voodoo out of the box. I can't wait to check this one out. Alright, with this Voodoo out of the box, it does come with the normal Hobbymaster stand, of course, and it does come with a couple of external fuel tanks that you need to put on the aircraft, which we will do once we've got it out of this packet, which we will get out now. And as you can see, it does have the landing gear options there for gear down or gear up, depending on what way you like to display your aircraft. And we like to get this out, I think. So it is held in. Got to get these tabs happening. Oh, these packets can be a little bit annoying at times. Well, the struggle's real. And it's resisting. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Oh, that's it's sometimes a little bit scary popping these out. They can actually resist a lot. But man, this does look absolutely awesome. This looks fantastic. I really like that shape. That shape of this aircraft is really nice. All right, let's have a little look at some details. Check out those tail markings. Looks absolutely beautiful. Big old American flag on the back there. My American viewers should be happy about that. It's got some great wing detail. Check those panel lines. That is absolutely awesome. And we will have a little look down the side of the fuselage here. Beautiful markings. The paint on this is applied very well. It does look quite nice. We will turn this around, of course, and have a little look on this side. I'll try not to make it look too awkward. It does have some weapons. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that is different. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I definitely saw that. It does rotate there. So it's got a rotating weapons bay door there. That is really cool. I've not seen that before. So depending on what weapon configuration you want to put on, how cool is that? Jesus. We got a little bit ahead of ourselves. We've got to go down the fuselage here and have a little look down this side, but that spinning did catch my eye and I got distracted. I am easily distracted, so we do have to be a bit careful about that. And as you can see, some great detail there in the engines. Wow, that looks absolutely awesome. This Voodoo looks great. I really think a Voodoo does come up fantastically. Let's see if I can get this open, which I can. We're having a good day today. The old sausage fingers are working a little bit better than normal. It's got some pretty nice detail in there. It's really hard to see. Maybe if I spin this around on that side, you can see a little bit of detail in there. That's really nice. But we want to have a little look now underneath that aircraft properly. So obviously this is underneath, and that's where your nose wheel is going to go, and of course your normal landing gear there. But that weapons bay, which gives you those two little options. That is pretty cool. Definitely. All right, so what we'll do is, while we've got it turned over, we will definitely choose some landing gear options, of course, and come right back with this kitted out in either gear up or gear down. I will surprise you, and we'll check that out in a second and have a better look at this all set up properly. All right, here we are in flight. Okay, so straightforward. You just put your nose wheel cover in, and of course the two main wheel covers. If you do want to, of course, use your little pilot figures. These are the little pilot figures that do come with it if you want to chuck a couple of little pilot figures in your aircraft. I do not use pilot figures in mine, but that is just my choice. So, of course, and you put your fuel tanks on there, and that is a straightforward process, and that is in-flight, job done. Everything ready to go, and this is how your Voodoo will look. And this is a great-looking aircraft. I have an appreciation for this aircraft right now. I reckon this does look pretty cool. Definitely. I like it. So if you're an in-flight guy, this is how your Voodoo will be looking in flight, of course. Very nice. And of course, well, let's have a little look. If you want to put it on the stand, because you need to put it on the stand, because it is in flight, you can actually slip it, yep, in between the tanks. So you can actually keep the ordnance on, and that is always good. So you can actually put that between the tanks, and it does sit in there nicely. And of course, it is nice and snug. And I'm going to play with this again. It does. That'll occupy me for hours. I don't know about you, but I'll sit there and spin that around for hours. But we'll put it on that deck and have a little look. And this is how your Voodoo will set up on your shelf if you like to display yours in flight. And boy, this is an impressive unit. I don't mind it at all. The actual aircraft as a whole, I reckon this looks pretty cool. And I definitely like it. And, well, but of course, if you guys know me by now, this is not how I display my own aircraft. I like to check out my aircraft with wheels down, of course. So what we'll do is we'll go off and do that now and chuck some landing gear on this and check out this in a wheels down configuration. We'll be right back in a second. All right, we're back. It is in gear down, and very straightforward. You just put your nose wheel in there. It is just one complete module you just drop straight in. Same with the main landing gear. There's just a module you just drop straight in on either side. And of course, there's a little gear bay door that you put on the sides. And you'll notice on the gear bay doors themselves, they're painted red, not the same green as the wheel wells, which, I don't know, it seemed a little bit strange, but no doubt this is accurate, true to the aircraft, so I don't have an issue with it. But I just found it's funny they use two different colours. I suppose it's maybe to keep you more alert that the gear bay doors are down. You don't whack your head on it if you're working on it. But this is how it sets up. Very straightforward gear down, and it does look absolutely cool. I like my aircraft sitting like this because I don't really use stands on mine. So this is how your Voodoo will look in gear down, and it does look a treat. I think it looks awesome. So what we'll do is we'll put it on the landing gear, see how she holds up. I didn't have a worry at all. And it is perfect. We'll zoom in a fraction, of course, for you. And we'll start winding this video up. Of course, if you are like a Voodoo like I do, throw us one of those if you can find that button down there. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so. So once again, this is by Hobbymaster from their 172 Air Power series. It is the McDonnell F-101B Voodoo. And this one is from the 2nd Fighter Interceptor Training Squadron, while at the Air Defense Weapons Center in Tyndall Air Force Base, Florida, during 1978. All right, guys, once again, of course, thank you so much for spending your valuable time checking out another one of my videos. I hope you enjoyed the content today, and this Voodoo pleased you. All right, once again, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.